Good morning. Today on Spotlight, meet the new executive director of the Michigan Roundtable for Just Communities. Who is Dr. Youssef Shakur, and what's his mission and vision for this long-standing community organization? We'll ask him. And later on our Sunday morning program, Dr. Shakur and Nandi, Chief Health Editor for Channel 7, discusses the importance of what he calls vitality. It's Sunday, March the 22nd. I'm Chuck Stokes, and this is Spotlight. What will this organization look like under your leadership?
That's a great question. First, acknowledging Steve Spicer, who carried the banner for so many years.
Yes, he
did.
did.
Different roles. Most people may not know it's an 85-year-old organization. Mm-hmm. So I'm the first.
It's changed its names a few times during the years.
It went through a couple of different iterations. I'm the first black, the first formerly incarcerated to hold this position. Mm-hmm. My vision is centered around changing how we see people. I mean, there's many in our society who've been thrown away. Mm-hmm. The opportunity, someone such as myself, through my leadership, I believe it gives hope, concrete hope. It gives people an opportunity to see the possibilities of what transformation looks like. Many of us in the society wants to give up, who've had dark days, and through my leadership and through my vision, you'll see the light at the end of the tunnel. There's 4 anchors that we'll be focusing on: building community power, dismantling stigmas and community pathways, youth leadership and self-determination, and cooperation for communities.
And like any organization, any nonprofit, you got to raise the money.
Absolutely.
Yeah, You're looking forward to that challenge?
I am. It is a challenge. I mean, those who know me, I've been doing this work over 20 plus years. And out of that work has put me in a position. I think my lived experience, being raised by a black mother, being raised by an incarcerated father, growing up in a deindustrialized Detroit, and there's a lot of great things that's going on in Detroit, but also there's those who are absent to those great things, and the ability to talk about those things in a very authentic way positions my leadership to be able to raise money, but also advocate as well.
Dr. Shakur, given your background, does that give you more validity in the position that you're now leading in? And does it give you more insight and credibility and thoughtfulness to dealing with people that the Michigan Roundtable likes to serve?
That is a great question, and I believe it is so. And I think the track record of the work, 85 years, you can't buy that nowhere. And the credibility and the work that I bring, again, I just didn't walk off the porch. It's centered in the work that we do at the Mama Cool Community House, where it's in a neighborhood. Mm-hmm. It's concretely where we're able to engage, serve unhoused people through our weekly feeding program, our annual backpack event, and numerous other things. So again, when you think about young people, mothers and fathers who are looking for inspiration, and they can see a person who's been to prison, who's been in the streets, who earned his PhD, who's caught, who was through to the wayside. I am that wretched person that was saved, and saved by my mother's love, saved by my father's inspiration. And to be able to be in this position and the vulnerability that I carry, by the authenticity that, and when you look at me, you see yourself.
Absolutely. All right, we're going to take a little break. We'll come right back. I want to talk about the new book that you have coming out, as well as a documentary. And you're putting all these thoughts on paper and in a medium where people can absorb it.
Yes.
We'll be right back with Dr. Shakur right after this. In many circles, diversity has become kind of that bad word now.
Right.
Will you make changes based on that, or do you feel pressure to make changes given the history of the Michigan Roundtable, or you feel like, no, that's what we've been doing for years and we're going to stay on that course regardless of whether or not it's politically correct?
Man, you're asking some great questions. Actually, long before we found ourselves in this discussion, our staff, under the leadership of Steve Spicer, was re-examining who we were as an organization, looking at our DNA. And you look at the DNA of the history of the Roundtable, it's rooted in social justice. Mm-hmm. You know, when we started in 1941, The pathway of diversity inclusion was an outgrowth of what it needed at that time. Brian Stevenson, the lawyer, said the opposite of poverty is not wealth, it is justice. How we improve the dynamics of what's going on in society is justice. It's the lack of that. We can have diversity, we can have inclusion, but we need justice as well. I just don't come out of nowhere. I'm a example, or the examples before me are Malcolm X, a Bunchy Carter, who found themselves in prison, who transformed their lives, and that's what I've carried. And so the book that I'm currently writing, it's love letters to my mother and my father, explaining the transformation that I went through. But also, we live in a society where 90% of our households are ran by women, and we deem that as a negative, but versus as a positive. Like we ask the question, can a woman raise a boy to be a man? And in my research and my examination, is that the right question? Or should the question be, why was she left to raise a boy by a man? And my mother on her watch say, that may not be my job, but I'm damn sure gonna step up and do this job because I'm responsible for you. And so you see that grit, that determination in Redemption Road, the documentary. These are vehicles to be able to provide hope, provide inspiration, but also create opportunities for folks who are going through things I went through, but create the opportunity to show them there's a brighter light at the end of the tunnel.
What was the light that came on for you when you were incarcerated to make you say, okay, this is not my end, this is just something that's going to give me inspiration to get to where I really want to get to and earn yourself a doctorate?
I believe that whether you're incarcerated or not, we all find ourselves at that point on the road where you want to give up. Do you have enough in you? Up to that point, my mother prayers that saved. My mother prayers, it was my fuel. And I needed something else. And that's the incarceration where I met my father. And out of that relationship that him and I had, and what he provided, the insight, the knowledge, and the fortitude to be able to go inside myself and heal my broken heart, to be able to now rebuild myself, turn my prison cell into a college, a university. Like, I earned a PhD long before I came home. And I was, just met with someone yesterday, and he said, there's those of us start here, and then those of us start here. I started here, but I'm here now. But I'm here now because of hope. I'm here now because of faith. I'm here now because of the pursuit of justice.
Look into your crystal ball. 5 years from now, where do you want the Michigan Roundtable to be? And what would be the goal? Will it be different than what it is today?
5 years from now, the goal is to make the Michigan Roundtable the premier social justice organization, not only in Detroit, but in the country, working along the side of a Detroit Justice Center, working along the side of a Damien Keith Center, working along the side of Mother and Justice and other organizations. Because I truly believe the Michigan Roundtable plays a role, but we can't do this all by ourselves. And we're looking to work with like value organizations that believe in centered justice and where we're able to transform people. We know change in this society has happened from agitation, change from advocacy, for having our boots on the ground. And that's the type of organization bridging the gap between grassroots work and policy and meeting in the middle. Remember Marion Kramer of the welfare organization who's been doing phenomenal work for decades. And she told me one time, like, Yusef, you just can't see yourself as leaders for black people. You have to see yourself as leaders for all people. And when she said that to me at first, I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? It propelled me for this day here. Obvious, I'm a black person, I advocate for black people, but justice does just not stop with black people, it starts with all people, along with black people.
And that's certainly the history of the Michigan Roundtable.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Shakur, thanks so much for coming in. Best of luck in this new position, and we'll get you back.
I appreciate it. Thank you, my brother.
All right, thank you so much. And coming up, Dr. Nandi, our Chief Health Editor, talking about something that he says we all need to be concerned with, and that word is vitality. We'll be right back. Stay with us. All right, I'm gonna take you way back to when you were a kid growing up in India. You nearly died. You had some form of heart disease. Obviously, you survived that, and you're doing well, and you know you got your practice, and you've got the CEO status, and all those things. So it has paid off. What from that experience years ago led to today, and is teaching you a lesson today that you can share with others?
It was a couple of years ago, so it was I was 6. I was 6.
Yeah, just a couple of years ago.
But I remember it like it was yesterday. I was one of these kids that did like to do everything, was rambunctious, and so all of a sudden I stopped doing that. And I had a disease called rheumatic heart disease. And I went to countless doctors and nobody could find the answer. But my mom, one of the most persistent women I've ever met in my life, insisted that we get the answer. And she found the answer. And what she did was change the conditions around me. So I had this horrific disease that would have killed me, 100%.
Sure.
The disease affected my heart. I could barely walk. But she changed the conditions around me. And that's the lens in which I use to practice medicine, meaning that I want to be able to optimize the conditions for my patients to be able to do well. And then we talk about organizations, and when I sit on boards or I talk to executives, if we can change and reframe that we can change the conditions, the environment, the architecture, we can become successful. Just like I was as a little boy, if I didn't change the environment, my parents, they didn't change the environment, give me the optimal conditions for me to survive and thrive, I wouldn't be talking to you today.
In a few weeks, we're going to see the movers and shakers from Southeast Michigan and other parts of the state and around the country heading up to Mackinac Island for the annual Mackinac Policy Conference. And they're going to be talking about a wide range of issues, political, business, health, you name it. But there's one word I'm betting that doesn't come up a whole lot there, and that's the word that you've kind of coined, vitality.
Yes.
Let's talk about that and why that word maybe needs to come up there. There's a sentence that you say that you hear from CEOs, CFOs, and top surgeons all the time. What is it?
They say, there's something wrong with me. People are saying that they can't concentrate at meetings. They feel like they're one sentence behind. They feel like they can't they're so tired that even sleep doesn't do it justice.
Trying to keep up with the workload and all the demands.
Yeah, and also the fact is that they think it's a personal failure. What I tell them is that, now listen, we run through tests because they're coming to me also for physical symptoms, and almost always it's negative, and it's not the people. It's not that something's wrong with them. It's the architecture, it's the system that's around them, right? So when I talk about vitality, it's designing a system of vitality, using biology to be able to make their organization, the system around them, the architecture, to be optimal so they can succeed.
Is it a motivation problem, or is it more of a physical problem, or a combination of both?
A lot of executives have to make decision after decision with no real delineation of what's critical and what's not. In addition, we have people work tremendous hours. So what I offer is that when you do that, the burnout is not because of personal failure, it's because of biology. If you have chronic workload, you increase stress, you increase cortisol. When you increase cortisol, you increase your inflammation and you do something else to your brain. The prefrontal cortex is very, very important in making decisions, in tasking, in planning, and it degrades that prefrontal cortex. If you don't get enough sleep, like a lot of the people that I talk to, it will degrade it within days. If you have decision overload, meaning that you have countless things you do again and again and again, you can degrade that prefrontal cortex in hours. So again, the point is that the burnout is not a personal failure, it's a failure based on our biology as humans because of the systems we set up that are made to fail.
All right, we're going to take a little break and we'll come right back and we'll talk about how to maybe fix the systems. We'll be right back with Dr. Nandi. Stay with us. You, not too long ago, I don't know exactly when it was, we're talking to some CEOs about an executive project, and you notice, and I'm going to read it here, you notice that the completion rate went up of their project about 20%, and the turnover rate dropped. Why?
And we talked about this right before the break. What we did was we addressed the biology of the situation. So instead of saying, you got to do more, you got to do this or that individually, I said, let's change the system. Let's make it so that you, the leader, have 90 minutes in the morning to just have deep thinking time. No, don't check your email. Don't check your text, just deep
That's
thinking
hard
time,
for people
right?
to do.
Exactly,
Yeah.
but you got to do it. Because if you do that, guess what? You get that work done that requires deep planning. And then you take those decisions that you were doing, you're doing the first 90 minutes, you give it to people that you felt that only you could do, but now you can change the decision-making architecture so you're not overwhelmed. And then the second thing is that you give limits on your time. So after a certain time, don't text me, don't bother me, don't send urgent messages. And guess what happens? The entire organization also feels that way. And we think that if we curtail or decrease the amount of work hours that we make in a day, we actually reduce productivity. I offer you that because of human biology, we actually become less productive after we continue past the 90-minute cycle. Even in my profession, 49% of physicians are burned out. 73% of people teaching physicians are burnt out. This is not a theoretical problem, it's a real problem. And every time you have turnover, you have to train somebody, and then that's lost productivity and then also lost revenue. So it's not just a theoretical problem of feeling good, you have to really look at the bottom line. The last thing I told him is that you have to insist that there's sense of belonging, that your work is meaningful. Everybody in that company needs to feel like what you're doing is meaningful. Like this show, when you're doing it and people are watching it, they're being helped, right? People are understanding how to live their lives better. But that's what drives you.
Right.
If it didn't drive you, you'd say, why am I doing this?
Right.
And that
Absolutely.
leads to dejection and burnout and failure.
How much has this thing that we all have in our pocket contributed to what we as a society are going through now? Because there was a time when you would call somebody, you'd leave a message, you'd wait for them to get back to you. Now you will text. First of all, people don't call anybody anymore, they text you. And then they want an instantaneous answer. And I've had a zillion people say to me, you didn't get my message? It was really important. I said, well, it was so important, why didn't you pick up the phone and call? They just assumed that if they emailed it or they texted, that you saw it the second they sent it, even though you may have been in a zillion meetings or on a plane or anywhere else.
And 100% right. This is 1,000% part of the problem. But it's also the expectation, right? You nailed it. You hit it on the head, is that people expect when you text them or message them that you have to respond right away. What it does is every one of these things that hit you, right, that you feel like you have to respond, Chuck, it degrades that prefrontal cortex. The body doesn't know that you're getting a text message. Remember, we're hunters and gatherers. We talk about this in the break. We're still human beings. So when the body gets all these stressful messages, it still thinks that you're hunting or being hunted. So it gives this fight or flight response, which then increases cortisol, degrades that prefrontal cortex. So after your 100th message, you're done, right? And so what I tell people is that you have to force yourself to put it on silent. When you're doing that deep thinking for the 90 minutes, you can't be on it. And now you notice that they have settings. You have this meeting. Do you want to put it on Do Not Disturb? They're getting it because this is not something that's a theoretical issue. It's biology. Your human body can tolerate 90 minutes of this. Then it's got to take a break.
So should the wellness initiatives drive the business strategy or vice versa?
I think it's a great question. I think the business architecture and the system you set is going to drive everything. This is not just a wellness initiative, because lots of people say, I'll put a wellness initiative and that'll take care of it. It doesn't. It's a Band-Aid on it. You've got to figure out how to be able to set up a system, an architecture where people are feeling like this is part of who they are. So instead of putting up a banner saying, attaboy, go for it, set up a system where people actually feel like it's meaningful. So it's not a wellness initiative or a slogan or a mission statement. It's actually an architecture change in the structure of your organization so that everybody feels like they can thrive.
And will artificial intelligence help us with this or make the problem 10 times worse?
It's a great question. It's kind of like the phone, right? You can use it to help you or hurt you. I think it'll be useful for me. I'm welcoming it to my life, but with controls and with guardrails to be able to make sure that my life, my patients' lives, my family's lives, and the businesses that we work with are enhanced.
And it's probably like something you've probably told a zillion patients. Everything's okay in moderation, but you've got to know when it's not good for you or when it is monopolizing your life. If you're eating the wrong things on a consistent basis, you're going to have problems later. Occasionally, we all eat something that may taste really good. We know it's not the healthiest thing for us, but if it's in moderation, if it's once in a blue moon, it's not going to kill us.
And with AI, I totally agree with you. Yeah, the only thing I would add to that is with guidance, because often people feel like that you know, their AI tool is a doctor or an engineer or a lawyer, and it's just, that's the thing. You can get some information, but use it and get guidance, get expertise to be able to guide you. And like anything else in life, right? So you have to be able to use it as a tool to be able to enhance your understanding, not replace expertise. We definitely need people that are compassionate, right? We need people that are deep thinkers.
Absolutely.
Humans are going to be more important in the future to me than less. The humanity is going to be revered and treasured, but we have assistants now that are artificial intelligence that are going to help us, whether it's to make businesses thrive, our personal lives thrive, or our health. Health access to me will be enhanced with artificial intelligence if we use it the right way.
All right, it's good I have all this technology around me, but it doesn't replace the director who said you're out of time.
That's right.
All right, all right, Doctor, thank you so much for coming in.
Always a
Pleasure talking
Thank you.
with you. And finally today, our condolences to the late Carol Beth Duncombe, an extraordinary Detroit corporate attorney and for 6 years leader of the Detroit Economic Growth Corporation. Under her watch, billions of dollars were attracted to the city for development, and she negotiated some of its biggest deals: the new side-by-side downtown stadiums, the new headquarters for CompuWare and General Motors, and the 3 standing downtown casinos. She was the sister of retired Judge Trudy Archer and the sister-in-law of former Detroit Mayor Dennis Archer. Her service laid the groundwork for the positive national attention Detroit now enjoys. She will be missed. I'm Chuck Stokes. We'll be back next week. Have a great week.